Let's see, dog. Let's see.
Only about time we talked about the elephant in the room. Valorant skins are kind of a scam. They're way too damn expensive, are given to us basically unfinished, and even predatory. So how, despite
the pricing, but it's classic Riot Games, no? When it's like you can only deposit what, $5, and then the skin costs something like $5, $10.
Everyone knowing this, is Riot getting away with it?
So you gotta deposit another one. Pause.
All right, before we jump into it, we have another merch drop. Let's have a look. That being said, when it comes to our precious cosmetics,
we're back to
item is locked behind a paywall or dressing. Check out in the description below. The world of in-game cosmetics is a bit of a weird one. Despite us constantly complaining how every item is locked behind a paywall or some sort of randomized loot box, we can't help ourselves but throw money at them. The truth is, no matter the title, most of us capital G gamers are absolute freaks when it comes to our precious cosmetics.
We're back to normal. Oh, Chad. I swear this moment was crazy for me, dog. Not knowing what's rare and what's not was so much fun, bro. We may go back to tier 4 one stream. I'm not even kidding. Scorching flames! Scorching flames! That's the effect! I thought I hit the jackpot. That's the effect! Oh! Oh! Price. Oh my days. Okay, calm down, buddy.
That being said, as fanatical as we can often be, spend just a little bit of time in the Valorant community and you'll notice that they're just a little bit different about their skins. In fact, they're just a little bit different, period. On one hand, Valorant has been able to grow this massive community that's as inclusive as it is diverse, which is insanely important for the future of competitive gaming. On the other hand, there's shit like this.
For every kill you get, I'll give you an ooh.
All right,
bro.
Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Listen,
Bro, I wonder how many people saw that clip. Like, not how many views that clip has, but it always gets shown when people talk about Valorant cringe, you know? It's always that one clip.
Counter-Strike, Apex, Overwatch, every community
Must be at 100 mil or something.
has its own quirks, but there's just something about Valorant that brings out the weirdness in us. That, of course, extends to the passion for cosmetics. Case in point, this recent Reddit post where a user asked what knives in the game could be used to spell out the word feet when slashing an object, because of course that's something you need to know. Or how about the fact that
No, that's crazy. I know that you can spell feet with the karambits, but I don't know about any other knives. Has anyone ever tested any other knives? I want to be able to spell feet, but I don't know if I want the karambit, you know? And I think he means, because to spell feet, it's in Valorant when you slash, it's like in CS, it does a line like this, right? And I guess the karambit, when you slash at another time, you can make a line like this as well, right? Lol.
slashing an object, because of course that's something you need to know. Or how about the fact that teammates will legitimately ask you to drop skins so that they can play with them? Coming from Counter-Strike, this was pretty bizarre to me. Sure, sometimes people will ask to have a look at your skins, but it's usually out of pure curiosity or even admiration. Sure, I would love to hold a 661 blue gem with 4 Titan hollows, but I'm not about to start begging for it every round because it's theirs, not mine.
What?
Hell, if you look online, you will see plenty of posts from people complaining about this trend.
No way, that's worse in Valorant. Bro, I remember getting team killed for my RVP, bro, just because they wanted to take a screenshot. Does Valorant have that?
Some going so far as to claim that teammates have thrown games for not getting skins dropped for them. Don't get me wrong, Counter-Strike trolls will throw a fucking match over the smallest of inconveniences, but they would never stoop this low. That could be because Counter-Strike skins are just a lot more personal in comparison to Valorant. Whether it's the pattern, the wear, the float, or the stickers you put on it, there's so much that goes into deciding what type of skin you want in Counter-Strike, and every factor just makes it more personalized. With Valorant, it sometimes feels like people want skins just for the sake of wanting them.
What?
Nah, the Reaver's dog shit, dude. Reaver is straight dog. Hence uses that op.
Na! Nein! Tarek.
Okay. Why don't you say that in the first place?
Now, this isn't just me shitting on Valorant skins for the hell of it, because in fact, most of them are very cool. Sure, some are a little repetitive and others aren't for me, but Valorant skins are usually really creative and can do things that other games just can't. Which is why it's such a shame that they're kind of a
That they can't? No, they don't decide that they can. Like, we could, but it's just not a fit. Imagine your Op Dragonlord starts playing a Z song if you get the ace. Smell me? It's just we don't want to.
scam. Now, I know what you're saying. Devin, all cosmetics are scams. And yes, big true, but there is a certain amount of shadiness that comes with Valorant. For starters, they are expensive as fuck. For a premium bundle, it's almost like $100 Canadian. And to make matters worse,
That is insane.
you can't even just buy the exact amount of in-game currency you need to buy them, so you're usually forced to purchase more than you actually need. Yes, there are certain skins in Counter-Strike that cost about $1 billion, that 99.99% of the player base won't ever be able to use. But at the same time, Counter-Strike also has really good skins that are just a couple bucks, even sometimes cents. And you can make them even better by adding stickers.
Yeah.
And I know it gets said all
And
the time.
5-cent stickers and stuff, you know what I mean? In Valorant, if you use PS, $30. You want to have a skin on every gun, all of a sudden you're down $200 that you will never see again. In CS, you buy a skin, you can resell it. Boom, you lose what, 5%, 10%? You lose a marketplace fee, that's it.
The time, but it bears repeating, you can always resell your items. In Valorant, everything just feels overpriced, and that is made even worse by the fact that you don't even get the full product when you buy it. So, you pay almost $100 for a premium bundle, but then all of the color variations and animations that are associated with that bundle are locked behind yet another type of currency. How do you get that second type of currency? Well, you either grind it out of the battle pass, most of which is locked behind the paid version of it, or you buy it outright. What makes this even more insane is that Riot already prices these skins based on how involved they are. Skins that have animations, sound effects, or other variants are placed in a higher tier by Riot. So why the
Bro, it's like, imagine Fortnite was charging for every variant. In Fortnite, you buy a skin, you get 5 different variants with it. It's like nah, that's crazy. It's like in League, I guess, right? League of Legends. You have these chroma things. Damn.
do I then have to spend even more money once I already paid extra for it? Hell, even if you had a skin that you wanted and were willing to spend the money on, good luck. Because Valorant decided that it also needed to be a gacha game where you need to check back into your shop daily to see when your item pops up. And listen.
Yeah, I mean, Night Shop versus Cases. Yeah, I think Cases is maybe a little bit more damaging.
Not just complaining for the sake of it because I'm coming from Counter-Strike. Some of the most outspoken voices on this topic are people that have been in the community since day one. The price of skins, the Radianite system, the rotating shop, every other post about this game is discussing these problems, and it's been like this since launch. But that also means if people have been complaining for this long, things are likely not going to change. The unfortunate truth is that whatever Riot is doing is working, and the same story goes for basically every other game that does similar shit like this. It would take nothing short of a revolution to actually change things, and at the rate people buy skins, I wouldn't hold my breath. That being said, all of these issues we discussed have been having an effect on my personal enjoyment with Valorant, and that's what I'm gonna leave you with today. I am a man of simple pleasures. I like Westerns. So when the Neo Frontier skin bundle came out, I thought to myself, hey, I might finally buy something. Unfortunately for me, this was at the tail end of it being released, and by the time I logged in, it was gone. And I shit you not, I actually stopped playing for a while because of this.
No.
And to this day, I get a little salty about it and think, why am I grinding if I don't have the skins I want? What more is there to this game? And it got me thinking about a few things. First, if skins have this big of an effect on my psyche, maybe I should seek professional help.
Bro, I'm exactly the same though. I remember, yeah, now you can say, oh, one same story, but I was playing League of Legends at one point, and I really wanted to get Devil Teemo, and you can't get Devil Teemo. It's a Halloween exclusive or something, so you have to buy cases, bro. You know, you have cases as well in League of Legends, and I bought, I think it was 60 Riot points worth of cases, didn't get it, bought another one. And then I got locked. After the second time, I couldn't buy the third refill of $60. I think it's like 120 euros a day that you can spend, or something like that. And then as well, I tried again the next day, spent another $120 or $150. Didn't get it either, and then I stopped playing League, bro. I didn't want to play without Devil Timo. Jesus. I'm happy though that I stopped. I told myself, okay, are you gonna do this every single day, hit the cap until you get it, or I just stopped completely. Boom.
But more broadly, as fucked up as this entire cosmetic industry is, are expensive ass skins better than none at all?
Yes!
My only, like, you kids these days won't remember is, like, the old, like, how skins used to be and how actually, like, lucky we kind of have it. Like, yeah, shit's super expensive now, but back in, like, the Nexon days of, like, MapleStory, when you would, like, get your parents' credit card and put in those wacky numbers, and, like, you would get a bamboo hat in MapleStory, but you would only get it for 30 days.
Nah.
And then you'd have to buy it again. That was all the items were just on, like, cooldowns, basically.
That's insane. Wasn't there another game like that? I remember playing a game like that where you always had to rebuy it. I don't know what it was, though. Oh, skins are so nice.